Hello guys, this is Zuma, and welcome back to Starfield. So we are still going through the Shattered Space DLC, and let's have a look where we are. So we're in the city of Dazra, of House Varun, and there's some frightening cosmic threat around. There's, I don't know what they are, some ghosts or something. I'm the only one that can hear them. So let's go to the faction here. So this was the first one. Let's just have a little recap. What remains? I discovered a star station called the Oracle and was able to help Sirach Vethal jump the station back home to transmit the data they and their science team had gathered. Unfortunately, Sirach didn't live to see it. So they're exposed to something and then they turn... It's kind of like zombies, right? But like ghost zombies, would you say that? And this is what we're on at the minute. The Promised Broken. I have become a member of House Varun, although no one likes me, and now must speak with the High Council to find out what is happening in Dazra. So, I think it is, when it loads in, something to do with that, right? Whoa. You good, game? We good? We're good. Alright, game's just shit in the bed for a second. Let's go. So we're over there. Can I jump over there? If this... Oh, it's the frame's dropping. I don't want to fall down. Oh. Well, this is going to be interesting if we survive this. Wow, it's laggy. It's almost like that when you load in there. And this has actually worked out. Hey. Wow. Am I going to die here? I don't know where I am. This is what I was hoping wouldn't happen, but I'd be in the middle of a crater or something. Jeez, game. I did... Jeez. We good? Now we're good. Hey.
Things they expect me to accomplish.
Yeah, that would have looked a bit weird, me coming in all glitchy and shit. Right, I need to speak to you. Hopefully it sorts itself out.
Well, look who it is.
It's me.
You have made quite a stir, and given the state of things, that is a singular accomplishment. To what do I owe the honor, Vindicator?
Doesn't they all kind of sound like Dracula? Malivar says work on the morning device must proceed. The High Council told me to help your project. Yeah, we'll do that.
Well, well. Progress at last. Then your arrival is even more momentous than I'd believed. I will spare you much of the technical detail, as I confess that pieces of it I barely understand myself. One cannot help but notice the energy field around the scaled citadel. Until we can get through it, we cannot shut down the experiment inside, and it has proved quite impossible to get through. We had the beginnings of a plan to build a makeshift contraption to redirect grav drive energy to see if we could penetrate the barrier, but the project came to a halt. Politics got in the way. Every one of the houses needs to contribute, and every one realized they could potentially use it for leverage. What should have been a cooperative effort turned contentious. Easy decisions became negotiations. And so, construction never began. We have sat here, staring at this disaster as supplies pile up for well over a week now. Serpent help us, it is infuriating.
Alright. No use complaining about the past. The Rafiki from the Lion King. Time to move forward. I've been here 10 minutes and the council is already annoying. You should be grateful that I'm here and that you can continue your work. Why do you need the council's approval? No use complaining about the past. Time to move forward.
Indeed. All must serve. I believe I've done enough complaining for now. Time to get to work. If you're here, the council has likely sent word to the houses that it's time to stop the infighting. I doubt it will be enough. I need to oversee construction here, make sure things are built to specifications. If you could follow up with the houses, that may speed up the process.
All right. I doubt they'll listen to me.
The first convert in generations. The only one to have heard from the speaker since the disaster. Oh, I think they will listen. House Vetol owes us access codes for the city power grid. It's the only way to guarantee enough power to activate the device. House Kadik was supposed to provide a young scientist named Sahima to help me. She had at least some experience with the original Citadel experiment. No idea why they refused to send her. And Hasmek, the new elder of House Dulkef, he has been distant, guarded. He claims to have vital information about an important component of the experiment, but has withheld it until now. Help me get what we need, and we will see what we can do for the speaker, and for House Varun. And I may have something that can help you in whatever trials the Serpent puts before you as we navigate this. We have been nearly overwhelmed with all that has happened over the last few weeks, but I have still spent some time doing my own research when I can. These phantoms, the vortex. Fascinating subject, really. If only there were some less disastrous way we could have discovered all this.
Fascinating isn't the word I would use to describe it. If it's not something that will help me get rid of the phantoms, that's what they're calling it, phantoms, I don't care about it.
I know. I have lost friends and colleagues myself. We have encountered several interesting phenomena. First, while the phantoms shift to a fully human form when killed, they often retain small shards that appear to be an almost crystallized version of vortex energy. Second, we have learned that killing the phantoms sometimes causes an even greater disturbance. Horrors, as they have been colloquially termed, can appear from somewhere. We are unsure of their origin, but it is not within our universe. These horrors and their spawn are infested with cysts, a seemingly organic manifestation of vortex energy. We have managed to collect enough to run experiments and have devised a method of combining them into an explosive mixture with varying properties. While they have no use in the development of the morning device, if you find yourself out in the field, I believe they could have more practical applications.
I have something to fight them with? Improving technology against enemies from outside our universe? Sounds like a great plan. I'm going to pick that.
I do hope you are not questioning the thoroughness of my research. I assure you, they will work. The process is simple enough that any industrial workstation should suffice, if you have the materials. And depending on how you combine said materials, you may find the results to be somewhat variable. I hope you can use that to your advantage.
Alright, so we can add some kind of phantom modifier to our weapons and maybe to give me an edge, it said. If you've got something that can help me, I'd appreciate it. How have things been affected by the disaster? What do you know about the experiment in the Citadel? Yeah. It's right behind me. So he was talking about, have faith in my experiments, but then the thing that's behind me shows that his experiments are worth shit, so...
Quickly, now.
Oh,
not enough to have prevented it from happening. If I had any idea it was going to turn out like this... It had been Inasco's primary goal for some time. A way to recreate Jinan Varun's encounter with the Great Serpent. Everything we knew about grav drive technology, every scientific advancement we'd made in the last 100 years was poured into it. Towards the end, I was just so exhausted. I asked for a brief time off. Had I not, I would be trapped in there with the rest of the science team.
Ooh. Suspect. Sounds like you got lucky. Perhaps the Great Serpent had other plans for you. You had no way of knowing this was going to happen. Yeah, sounds like you got lucky, buddy. Suspiciously lucky.
I have never considered luck a real factor in anything. Given the state Dazra's in now, I would hardly call this lucky. But I suppose it is better than the alternative. I left the project weeks before the disaster, and at that point, we were nowhere near ready. Some breakthroughs were made shortly thereafter, and they ran the experiment. And here we are.
If you've got something that can help me, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, that'll do.
Yes, depending on how much trouble you're getting into. We have been nearly overwhelmed with all that has happened over the last few weeks, but I have still spent some time doing my own research when I can. These phantoms, the vortex. Fascinating subject, really. If only there were some less disastrous way we could have discovered all this.
Okay. If it's not something that will help me get rid of the phantoms, I don't care about it. Is that the only options?
Well, then you are in luck. We have encountered several interesting phenomena. First, while the phantoms shift to a fully human form when killed, they often retain small shards.
We just
that
talked
appear
about
to be
that.
an almost... Second, we have learned that
Yes,
killing
yes.
these horrors, we have managed to... Well, they have.
Okay. I'm not interested. I can handle myself just fine. Wait.
This is hardly the time to be turning down
They're my
additional
only options, buddy.
I am simply providing you with the information. If you choose to ignore it, so be it. The process is simple enough that any...
Yes, all right.
And
how have things been? I feel like we're just going around in circles
just
here.
look around. I'm sure you have at least some idea of how much we have physically lost. A huge portion of the city is just gone. And those left behind are struggling. Supplies are limited. There is so much work to be done, and we are all just so tired. I hope that eventually we can return things to the way they were, but we must be realistic. That will take time, and I suspect a great deal of it.
All right, well, thanks, but that was a weird conversation. Normally it leads you to a conclusion of some kind. Well, at least it's running a bit smoothly. I spoke too soon. What's this one? I'm scared to open the map. Yeah, so just as a recap, we literally started NG +1, right? I got to the Unity Starship, Starborn, all fresh. So my inventory is not that great. Oh, the halls of... So this is where we... halls of healing. Yeah, I was quite low for a while, and we got some healing stuff back, but on this... Oh, no, we're at the... Right at the top there. What am I looking at? That's where we need to go. So this is one of the houses. It is House of Kadik, did they say? Yeah, so we don't have much aid. In fact, I barely have any to heal myself. This is about the best weapon I have, the rifle, which is kind of the skills that we've been going down, the rifle upgrades. There we go. We have 2 skill points. I don't really know what's going to help me. It says I'm going to be dealing with some houses, so we've already got some into negotiation, so I can bribe them. Did we get 12,000 points, 12,000 credits then? I think we did it. 65,000 credits, that's not bad, so we've managed to bring it back a little bit. This is what we just got. Not really into melee in this. Berserk, hopefully, I might get a few credits for that. Yeah, we'll probably be selling that. So I'm just going to stick with the Starborn one. It's an all-in-one helmet, backpack, and spacesuit as well. So we'll keep that for a little bit. It's got some good perks to it until we get something better at least. All right, let's see if we can... House of Kadik. Let's see what we can do here. Negotiations and bribing, maybe? At least it's running smoothly in here. Cool.
This is exactly the impression we don't want to give.
Please,
Hey.
Jamal. Don't you see how all this works in our favor? It's not up for discussion. I won't risk what we've worked so hard to achieve. It's done.
No, you'd risk our future and reputation as a house. But you are the chosen elder.
Ah, don't patronize me. The Great Serpent spared our house. We are favored here. And shouldn't you get back to the council? We can't afford to be absent at a time like this.
I guarantee I'm not missing much. But you're right. I'll be heading back soon enough. Yes?
Hello. Razma.
So, Akris has sent our newest Vindicator to inquire about Zuma. Don't worry, Jamal's already told me all about you. I'm Razma, Elder of House Kadik and head of the Ministry of Conjunction.
It's an honor to meet the elder of a noble house. Let's get down to business. What can you tell me about House Kadik? What is the Ministry of Conjunction? Let's get down to business.
You're right. It's not wise to waste time on pleasantries, especially now. Besides, who am I to argue with the Great Serpent's choice?
That's me. All right, so we need Sahima to help recalibrate the morning device. Yeah, when the snake talks, you listen.
I know the Council is looking to Sahima for answers, but the truth is, she's been taken, along with other members of the House. They're being held hostage by zealots, and now they're demanding negotiations.
Ooh, negotiation. Negotiations are my specialty. Yes, they are. Anything else there? Zealots don't negotiate, they kill on sight. I'm going to go for negotiation one.
As much as I'd welcome the expertise, the zealots would never allow an outsider to participate. But the negotiations aren't where I need assistance. The zealots have yet to name specifics. At best, they'll demand an inordinate amount of credits or firearms. Worst case, a seat at the High Council or even the reinstatement of their house. House Malene. They know we can't risk Sahima for Dazra's sake. So, they won't hold back when it comes to demands.
The zealots don't deserve anything. So they're the bad ones that I see. We don't really get to see these out in Starfield. They're quite reserved, aren't they? Elusive. So the zealots are the ones that I always am fighting. If I can get to the hostages first, the zealots will have no leverage. Those are extreme demands. What can you tell me about House Malene? The zealots have a house?
They had a house. House Malene was abandoned a long time ago. But there are some who'd want to see it reinstated.
Alright, if I can get the hostages first, the zealots will have no leverage.
Aha. My thoughts exactly. Normally I'd have agents doing everything possible to find them. But we too suffered losses. We need to be here. Present. I couldn't risk more lives. It's the only reason I even agreed to these negotiations. But now that you're here, I can finally take action.
Alright. Just tell me where the hostages are. I'll bring Sahima and the hostages home. No negotiations needed. Let's show the zealots why you don't mess with the noble houses. Isn't risking the lives of a few agents worth it to save the many? Let's get on with it.
And that is where the issue lies. I don't know where the zealots are keeping Sahima, but I have a good idea who does. Their name is Merrick. Merrick is a Kadik, and they also work for me as an agent in the Ministry of Conjunction. This is where matters get complicated.
Okay. She looks like Sarah with the makeover. Oh, yeah. Oh, Sarah. It's bad what happened to her, but anyway, let's hear about these complications then. I fail to see what's so complicated. People's lives are at stake. Sounds like Marek is my next stop. I hope you aren't being lenient because Marek's related to you. If Marek knows, how come you haven't forced them to tell you?
Once I made the decision to go through with the negotiations, It wasn't necessary. Now that the situation has changed, well, that's going to be your job now.
Okay, sounds like Merrick is my next stop.
Indeed, they are. As I said, Merrick works for me in the Ministry of Conjunction. They've been establishing an inside relationship with the Zealots for some time now, on my orders. Forcing them to give up the information could jeopardize all they've worked for. So don't expect them to be forthcoming. Get the information any way you see fit, as long as no physical harm comes to them.
Alright, so I will be using my negotiations then. Alright. Yeah, I'll return once I've learned the location.
See that you do. You'll find Merrick upstairs in the meditation room.
Right, so talk to Merrick, Kadik, but I can't hurt them. Okay. Where's meditation room? Fair enough. Is there any, like, loot in here? No.
You're no member of House Kadik. What are you doing here?
I'm here to see you. I may not be House Kadik, but I'm the only one here that's communicating with Anasko Varun. I need to know where the Zealots are holding Sahima hostage.
Excuse me? What? And why would someone like me even know that sort of information?
The lady downstairs told me. Rasmus sent me. She knows you know where the Zealots are, I think. Yep, there we go.
So much for confidentiality. I guess this means the High Council is still asking Auntie Rasma where Sahima is. And if you're here making demands, she obviously has decided to make use of you rather than undergo sincere negotiations. I see what's going on here.
Geez, you know a lot. Very perceptive. I can see why Rasma is so impressed with you. Then you know how important it is to reveal the location of the Zealot base.
On the contrary, I know how important it is to keep that information confidential. I've worked hard to obtain my position with the Zealots. And like I've told Rasma 1,000 times, I have no reason to believe they're going to hurt my dear cousins, especially Sahima. So, as far as I'm concerned, that information stays with me.
Here we go. Persuade. You really should rethink your position on the hostages. Fine, I'll find the location on my own. When I find the location and rescue them, I'll let them know how much you cared. You really think the Zealot won't harm the hostages? I think there's something going on here. Like the Zealots, they've captured them for a reason. It's not for demands or anything like that. But we'll go for persuade just because it's there. You really should rethink your position on the hostages.
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh, here we go. Negotiation. Even if the Zealots did find out, I know you could negotiate your way right back into their good graces. Oh, it didn't work.
And why even chance it?
Whoa. Alright. You can't trust the Zealots?
I'm
What?
aware of the risks.
Striking out on everything. If you're wrong, you could lose everything.
Yes, it's something I have considered.
Alright, still 6 more. You can't possibly know the threat posed to Dazra. We need Sahima. I'm going to have to go for this. If we strike out, we strike out.
And when
Yeah.
these negotiations succeed, I'm sure you'll get her. Serpent, save me. Stop talking.
Jeez.
Now leave me alone before I call security and have you escorted out. Or worse.
So I really can't hurt this guy? Oh. Alright, looks like we're going to find him on our own. So what's the next stop? Let's see what it is. Merrick wasn't very forthcoming, so I need to find another way to get to the location of Sahima and the other hostages. Probably just go out finding a zealot myself and interrogating him, right? Oh. It's not speaking to you then. Again. Oh, what is that? It is in this
Good to see
area,
you.
right? God, I don't know how to get to that. Is that leaving the base?
Zealots interfering in a time like this.
Oh,
It's insulting.
oh no. Okay. Oh, straight to his computer. I like this. Apart from, we got no digipicks. It's only novice as well. Oh, was there a? I want to zoom into this. I can't remember how we do this. I don't know why it's not allowing me to go in there. Let's go out. Try and find wherever the hell you get out of here. Oh, there might be some. Just thought there might be some digipicks around actually. Was there any around here? No, so I could buy some, which I'm probably gonna do.
The great serpent protects.
Which was the exit? It's here.
I pray the great serpent delivers our cousins back safely.
Yep, yep. There we go. Right, there's got to be a store here or something like that. We found like a meat house, so I thought they might get some food from there, and it was literally a closet. It was a bit weird. Well, let's have a look at the map. So we want some kind of shop. What's that? Alteration clinic. We've been there before. Goods exchange. It's like right down here. Let's try and find it. Gotta be some digipicks to buy. We'll come back and hack his laptop. It seemed like it's over here. Goods exchange. Look at that. Oh. Oh. Because it was dark in there. Let me buy some good stuff, please. Ah, this looks promising. Oh, is this the place we came to before and just from a different door? I think it was.
Will I ever
You
see
wouldn't
my family?
trade with me, though. You don't like me.
No loitering. What do you want?
Oh, you all know. Sounds like you have a problem with me. That wasn't much of a sales pitch.
I do not waste people's time. If you need my goods, you will buy them. If not,
Yeah.
you will leave. I do not know what to make of your arrival here. You may have convinced the others, but I'm not entirely sure you are not a foe. However, your credits are worth as much as anyone else's. I will trade with you, but I have no interest in being your friend. Now, what do you want?
All right, let's see what you got. You could have traded with me before when I had low health, and I wanted some med packs or something.
Your credits are worth the same as everyone's.
Heck, come on, let's get to it. Right, what you got? Miscellaneous. That's what we're looking for. It's a novice one, so we should be all right. We're using these 11mm ones. I might just have a quick look and see what weapons we've got. We don't need any of that. No aid here. Oh, here we go. I can look at my own weapons, can't I? I can't remember which ones we got. So that wasn't the worst weapon. That was good. We've got quite a few rounds there. But it is this. Yeah, this is the one. We want 50 caliber. This packed a punch. Even we're playing on hard difficulty. Against the Phantoms, this thing saved me. 315 physical. Let's go. So we want the .5 caliber. I think that's it. The rest I've got like quite a few bullets for. The Urban Eagle, that's not bad either. All right, .43, .5. So we'll go to buy ammo. Oh wait, which .5 was it? It was this caliber, right? Buy that. And then the .45. It was the Ultra Mag .43. I think. There we go. He's got 20,000 credits, so I'm going to sell some stuff to you if I can. We've got all this boosted. I'm just going to get rid of all of it. I think I've got the best weapons on me. 400. Nice. The Equinox, Lawgiver. have that thing. What's this? Yeah, I'm not into the... Got a nice bit of credits for that. Not really into the weapons and like the melee weapons in this. Suppressed advanced shotty. Urban Eagle. 4.9. Nice, we buy some. There we go. Let's see what else he's got. What weapons? Oh, that's pretty much all what I've sold him. Any more ammo? I think that's it. We got 78,000 credits. We took all the credits from him. That's good. We got some weapons. We got the some ammo. We got the digipicks. We got loads of bullets for this now. And this was the Ultra Mag one, right? Yeah, let's just have a look. So it was cute. The Ultra Mag is on one. That's the Star Shard. I don't think I've got the heavy pistol.
I have him.
Okay. Let's put that on. I need it. Was one of my quick keys. This was it. I can't remember what it was. It was a refined one I had for ages. It was called like the Big Shot or something like that. It was great. This is just an advanced one though, but I will have this. So I'll probably put that. 193. Is that better than the... wait, which is the pistol I have? That pistol or that pistol? It's got to be this one, right? I'll put that as number one. There we go.
To feed. My own.
Nice.
Salutations.
Okay. We got the digipicks. It's kind of nice, like, as the DLC comes out, we became Starborn. So it's kind of like starting from fresh in a brand new universe, technically. It's actually worked out. We still got a decent level 69. We still that? Yes, we are. So when it says level 35 is what's needed to do this DLC, so somehow it's worked out perfectly. Now let's try and hack this laptop without
How's
anyone,
your day been? Hopefully better than mine.
without anyone seeing.
May the Great Serpent bless you.
Yeah. It's around here, wasn't it?
At least you're not working for Victor. He'd probably work you twice as hard and tell you your service to the Great Serpent.
Let's close it. Shh. There we go. I ain't done this in 9 months. Yo.